Hey guys, welcome back to FACEIT TV. We are about to be live in with the second match, EnVyUs versus LGB. It's going to be on Overpass, and it's going to be EnVyUs' choice. EnVyUs, they just lost against Na'Vi in overtime. They need, if they want to qualify, they need to win all of the rest of their matches. If they want a chance of qualification, has to happen. It is a complete must, and it's going to start off here on Overpass.
No pressure, boys. So we have. Do we need to draw another winner? I suppose we do. Producer Reese, who has won?
The winner of the raffle is Timo43 versus.
Okay, congratulations to that person. Let's open a case and see what you, sir, have won. I am excited. I'm not really though. Come on, show me tentacles. You know what, I want a negative Man of War, but hey, you, sir, or madam, have won a UMP 45 Grand Prix, which I think is pretty cool. And even though it's not factoring you, I think that kind of wear actually suits the character of the.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar. I think it's cool.
He's a liar, guys.
I'm not. Don't believe him. So those are our 2 subscriber draws for today. The next 3 will be open to all. Good luck to you all. So we will do one after each of the remaining matches. Yes. I was slightly confused for a second there, but I'm back. Okay, so what are your thoughts here? LGB versus Envy. LGB have won 1 game so far, so surely you must favor Envy here. Surely, Dan.
Well,
surely.
It's their map choice as well, so they've decided to take this against LGB.
Oh, Envy's.
Who?
Envy's?
Yes.
Okay.
And also we must remember that Michael Early is absent. PRB is standing in for him. PRB being Norwegian, like the rest of LGB as well.
Speaking of knives, Dan. Again, once we hit... Oh, actually, we'll get back to that. E-gaming bets and CSGO Lounge heavily favouring EnVyUs. Maybe there's a value bet to be had here in LGB, but with only 1 victory so far in the league, you...
don't be a dummy, that's what I was trying to say.
More or less. So, again, with all these knives in play, once we hit 500,000 followers, we will be giving away a knife to subscribers, and a knife maybe to a subscriber, maybe not. And then for a for Howl as well. So, make sure you hit the follow button. Time for the match, Dan.
Okay, so pistol coming up. It's going to be LGB starting off on the CT side. That could be good or bad for them, depending on how well drilled they are on the map. In the past, in the previous SmithZz editions, or renditions, whatever editions, of LGB, they were actually pretty darn good on Overpass. They actually had some great matches here at LAN as well. And I'm curious to see how well they can do against EnVyUs, team who is certainly very strong on their T sides. Now, if they can get this pistol and start off with a good economy and make it so that LGB can never really get the AWPs going, yeah, this could be pretty annoying for LGB, and I would fear for them. But shox already opening up a bomb site with a quick kill onto Polly. There is a nice defense from RUBINO though, but the real push is successful onto this A bomb site. Now they can get the bomb down as well. NBK just quickly checking for some flanks, getting himself into the toilet's position as EnVyUs will clean up everything.
Okay, so 2 versus 3 now. PRB with a little bit of health, but all we require now are headshots. Can their team do it? There is no kit on the remaining players. Scream just going to ruin everyone with headshots. That's the Scream you know and love. 1-0 to Envy. So, are we going to see the force here from LGB? This might be a map where they can actually effectively get a nice force going because of all the corners and sneaky areas. But have they trained the map enough to use them?
Well, we'll have to see what they have in store right now, because they've gone for the pistol armor, so they need to find some engagements, play well with each other, and they really need to get the distractions going as well. Now they have position towards the center of the map in the connector area, so they could cause quite some havoc, and Polly is going to be nearby with jkaem as well, and they're going to be pushing up toilets and on the flank towards the A side, so they have some good positions here. If Polly can make these kills, oh no, Scream denies him. That could have been really important, but PRB will finish off SmithZz, and shox is still very low. So LGB not with too heavy of a disadvantage in this one. There's still chances here as they take down yet more players. Moving into the 2-on-2, PRB's found himself an AK-47. Finds NBK, but it's going to be all on RUBINO now, as he has that bomb ticking away very quickly now. There's no chance really for him to get the defuse off, so he's going to fall back with the SMG that he's found. But they did significant damage there, taking down 4 players. They've got to. That's a win with that investment. Very cost efficient.
Then I would go as far as to say that they did colossal damage in that round. Colossal. So, can they continue it in the next round? They'll have to go for somewhat of a save to buy in the following. 2 AKs for Envy, 2 SMGs, just did Tech 9 onto Happy. Happy is such a unique player in this game. It's really interesting to watch the shenanigans he gets up to, unlike any other. And he will start with the Tech 9, but no, well, barely any connection made. 2 frags for LGB. We've got RUBINO here with armor and Kevlar. Kevlar and helmet, in fact. I'm still talking gibberish, Dan. 1-man advantage for LGB. They've got the sights for the time being. Oh, Scream getting dinged, but how much can he do with only 14 HP? Bomb is down. NBK versus 4 all of a sudden. Taking down Polly, but his location will be known now. May get to the bomb, but can he get the plants?
This is very doable here. Quick snap onto PRB will make it even more so, as RUBINO is going to find his way towards the back of NBK. Gets the headshot with the Tech 9.
From the back.
And LGB once again. They not only this time do they do extraordinary damage, they even get the round as well. So LGB, they are looking pretty damn strong at the moment. And I mean, all that damage that they kept doing, EnVyUs are going to be on eco if they lose this one, and they're not obviously going to be able to buy properly in the next following rounds, really. So LGB have a really strong opportunity to gain economic momentum. But here comes the quick push on to B.
Okay, so we've got flashes, nades coming in, but it's not going to be like the Danes do with all the nades in the right places. Never mind that. shoxy, all he needs is a gun in the faces of his opponents. Now it's them, Envy, with the 1-man advantage over the team who should have gone into this stronger. shoxy finding another frag, just charging and annihilating LGB towards the B bomb site. And you have to imagine the call from Happy. My friends, rush B. Don't stop. But 2v2 now. There is a kit onto Polly. He's on the site as well, but they need to identify where these Ts are playing. They could be anywhere. In fact, they're playing the CT position. He's going to go for the smoke diffuse while Polly holds down the site, but it's Polly. He's the one with the kit. So it's going to be a very long diffuse indeed. What can Scream do about this? He's going to stop the diffuser as well. Why didn't they do that? They do that the other way around, Dan. Polly had the kit. Jake didn't have the kit. His diffuse went beyond 5 seconds. They would have had the diffuse if they were the other way around.
I don't know. It's chaos. They couldn't make sense of everything in the chaos, and that's one mistake is going to cost them. It's a shame you can't throw kits onto your mates. That would definitely be helpful. Steal the kit from your friend's back.
CTs have enough advantages already. All you need, Dan, is a little bit of coordination.
Well, we're going to see now LGB back onto the pistols. They did so well with them in previous rounds, and this round proves to be no different, to be honest. They've been having more success with their pistol rounds. This is the third one that they're finding insane amounts of damage. What is this? 2 players left for EnVyUs. And I mean, shox and Scream are very healthy, so they can absolutely get the clutch on here. And the problem for LGB, despite all being alive, is that they don't have any Kevlar to play with. shox is going to find one. He's really got a great position there. PRB, he decides to execute him after all. And there is no other LGB players nearby to exploit. They have located, I think, one more there. They know RUBINO is towards bank.
These round trades, however, are not going in LGB's favour. Envy on the less favoured side got 3 rounds already, so they're going to be the ones happy about this going backwards and forwards. shox bringing it back onto an even keel here. 2 players per team. Bomb will get planted here for Envy. And now LGB suddenly up against it with really low health. They have AKs. They do not have armor. They need to find heads. There's the first one. jkaem taking down shox, and Scream will be finished off as well. And LGB win the round. They take 2 AKs as well, which will be helpful to their economy. But again, these round trades will eventually favor Envy because they are on the less favored side.
They didn't even have armor, James. How do they make EnVyUs look so foolish? They just buy up some 5.7s and like, hey, you're losing the round now. We're going to survive with 2 players, pick up the AKs, and throw your economy into turmoil.
It's the nature of the map, I think. There's lots of places where they can just pop out and start firing. And by the time they announce themselves with the gunfire, it's too late. But again, they need to string the rounds together now. They need to stop trading rounds with Envy. It's not favorable for the Norwegians.
Well, EnVyUs going to be making their way in for a fast-paced push on B long. They did this previously, it worked out very well, but this time they are much more ready for it. They got the counter flashes in there, they are decimating the lineup. They don't have the AKs they did previous. And, well, that's going to be a pretty nice cleanup. Only losing PRB. Minimal losses finally there for LGB, but can they keep it going on their buy rounds? Because, I mean, once again, you know, EnVyUs, they did show that fast pace was hard to deal with for LGB. Maybe there is something that they can exploit on the way that LGB decide to play the monster tunnel on B.
Okay, well, their buy is limited once again. It's barely a buy. It's almost charity at this point. 3-3. LGB. Polly's got to be careful here because it's the T's who gain advantage by getting close, but so far so good. Still 70 HP, looking to spray down another player, running out of bullets. Will would go back to the Tech 9. He's dueling with Scream. Scream having to reload, and he will take advantage of that and finish him off with all those bullets.
I hate the Tech 9. There we go, Happy needs to get some damage in here. I mean, that was a clean round previous. Okay, this should be guaranteed. No! Oh, Happy, he needed to make that frag. He needed to make something happen there. That's 2 rounds that have gone now for LGB. They've lost 1 man. That means they've gained basically like 30k money across their players. And, well, only losing 1, so they've gained like, what, 25k or so, more or less.
All the cash.
In 2 rounds, they've gained huge quantities of money. It's been way too clean.
What's the cash? They've got cash in their socks, they've got cash in their pants.
It's like the Scrooge McDuck swimming in the gold. But at the moment, EnVyUs, they need to do damage here, at the very least, and get a bomb plant going for themselves. It's going to be NBK to take control of the connector, but I think there might be another player lurking. Indeed, RUBINO is actually nearby the door, and we're going to see shox able to open up towards Party. So LGB, they are falling like flies this time. They've been going for those picks with no trade opportunities across the map, and finally EnVyUs are getting the better of those exchanges. And that's how it, on paper, how it should go. LGB, a team that's typically trying to make up for a lack of, or a skill gap between them and their opponents. But PRB up close, and what is going on here? Combined with Rain, they form to make just this unstoppable killing machine. NBK now, he's the last man standing for EnVyUs. They needed to win this round, and they will finally get it, thanks to NBK. But how on earth did that happen? LGB keep finding ways to just completely disrupt EnVyUs.
But with these trades, Dan, 4-4, it's favorable for EnVyUs. This is doable. This is fine. If LGB start to run away with rounds, then it's a problem for Envy. But
Polly.
Are acceptable.
Oh, and he gets the shot as well. If it wasn't bad enough that they're on a tech, one of the players with the Tech 9 and the Mac 10, well, Happy was angry, James.
Yeah, we're seeing fast frags here. We're seeing carnage. We're seeing more trades within the rounds, not let alone the rounds themselves. 3 left for each team. Rain heavily tagged. Happy even more so. CT still in control of the bomb sites, but with 3 people and 2 bomb sites to hold on 2 levels, this is not going to be easy. The next 2 frags going to be very important wherever they may land. Envy still quite spread out, just keeping their options open. They've got a minute on the clock. They could still push either way, and they definitely do not want to get flanked while that happens. So we've got 1 player for LGB in the toilets area. He's going to be trying to hold down short and long A at the same time. Going to have to periodically peek out towards A, towards long, but the push coming towards B. Instant rotation there from jkaem.
Great position from Rain, though. Scream going to take down Polly to get the bomb secured. And the smoke will help out as Scream is going to eliminate all the players towards sewers. But in comes Rain from the water, and he's going to find himself the duel against shox. It's too prolonged, though. It is far too prolonged. Doesn't even result in a quick frag, and that's going to be the end of Rain. So EnVyUs going to bring themselves back with a nice round victory there. 3 members surviving, meaning that LGB are really eating away into the reserves that they had been building up so rapidly. And we are now going to see, once again, though, an AWP on Polly. And again, previously, he was able to make the fast pick towards Party, but EnVyUs could very well be more wise to this now and more prepared. But we have a more defensive approach from LGB. They've got 2 players just holding back on toilets at the moment. Polly there, nice shot onto Happy as he's moved towards the B monster tunnel. Very nice that He's keeping things varied right now, as we do have EnVyUs slowly making their way up towards the A side. They need to get some picks here, and great flash timing. That's going to allow jkaem to take over A long, and Rain is picking him off as well. That was so clean from LGB, and once again, EnVyUs, they are falling on all of the picking situations, and they're going to get in the situation happen again where they get kind of money screwed, where their bonus is reset, they spent all their money, now they have to make it happen here, or else it's going to be pretty rough for them, as they're only going to be on 1900 as their loss bonus now. So that's a guaranteed eco next round for them. But once again, Polly at it with the shenanigans, misses this time and gives his position away. And what are EnVyUs going to do with this?
All right, so they're looking to charge down short. There's the first frag to jkaem. He's seen additional players, but he won't be able to find any more faces with Cold Steel. But he has found out the information for his team. Flash is coming in, Polly getting one frag, missing the second shot. SmithZz is holding an angle, waiting for more CTs to emerge, not finding the frag just yet. This is a war on the A bomb site, which the winner is unclear at the moment. 3 versus 3, bomb is on the floor. Envy looking to find out where these players are. Scream just going in for a brazen plant while he's got a bit of cover from his teammates. So 3 LGB players to go for this retake, 2 M4s and an AK. PRB still got a considerable amount of nades, could try and get a nice smoke onto the front of the site to help them approach the bomb, which is in a very unfavorable position indeed.
There it is, Scream. Quick headshot there onto PRB. There's Rain though, lurking around the corner, goes to the peak. There's the spray. Happy is going to be the one rewarded with the frag. And it's going to be a nice situation there for EnVyUs, who have now actually broken LGB to some degree. Now LGB could actually buy if they wanted to and keep the pressure on EnVyUs, and they know that EnVyUs have a bad money situation, and that means that they're going to go for it instead of going for the eco play, as they could break EnVyUs if they win this one. It could be worth 2 for either team. So here we go, very important one. EnVyUs with the advantage though on those on how well armed they are. But Rain, is he going to go through the smoke? He's actually going to flash himself through the smoke. Big play from Rain. He's going to pick up the first frag onto Happy. There's one more player in SmithZz, and there's the trade. Important, but that's going to give some info there for LGB. PRB, meanwhile, peeking out into sewers, able to take down NBK towards the door area, and that's going to be Polly with the flank as well from Toilets. There's the duel. Oh, he wins the duel against shox. That's massive now, and that changes everything in this round for LGB. They can rotate towards the bomb. SmithZz is left alone. They know, actually, he's been spotted in this round as well, so they know where he is, and they know what he's carrying, at the moment at least.
SmithZz is miles away from the bomb, and he's got 45 seconds left to try and clutch this round out, but that's not going to happen. The odds were very low indeed. Free AWP for LGB, but again, let's not forget, guys, these trades back and forth, you have to favor EnVyUs going into the second half. If it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, as is being pointed out by producer Reese there, this is favorable to them. They're on the less favored side. We've seen previous matches where the Ts have struggled to get even 3 rounds. We saw it with I think Virtus.pro on in Kiev as well versus their opponents. So bear that in mind as this match continues. So once again, we've got Envy trying to close down the space, get close with these pistols. shox doing work with that CZ. Early advantage there. They're charging towards the A site as well. We've got the CTs in a position where they could flank from long A. Happy could go down here.
And here we go, RUBINO going to be up close. Personal with shox, takes him down. Trades coming in though. They are trying to break their way in. There's so many EnVyUs players all across the bomb site, spread out towards the toilets area. Polly is trying to carve his way through that big defense. And slowly but surely, it is happening. Rain has to make this happen though with that M4. And he gets the frag, moves on to SmithZz. And now it's all on Scream. He's over by A long, trying to challenge against the AWP Polly. Oh no, Polly misses the shot, but the defuse will come in. And the frag goes Polly's way. That's actually really important because he's going to be able to hold on to the AWP. And all the value that brings. And EnVyUs, again, you know, now they're on the situation where either it's just some piss on some nades, or, well, okay, they're going to go with the force. They're actually going to force it up and spend all their money. And they want to try to break LGB right now. Again, this is actually round 14. So only 2 rounds to be played in this first half now. And what a crazy match this has been so far.
Yeah, this is absolute bedlam here. Jacob with an aggressive position, but he's got to watch out for being flanked here. Very close indeed. Polly going to come and save his bacon, but for how long? He's going to get fried by Scream. But it's 2 versus 4. They've got control of the bomb. And Happy getting a nice frag onto the site there, but they're still trying to even up the numbers. Now it's Scream versus 3. Not even going to get the opportunity to try and clutch it like he almost did on Dust 2. And LGB extend their lead to 2 rounds as we go into the final round of the first half. 2 AKs coming out for Envy and 3 pistols.
Yeah, I mean, at the start they said, hey, you know, LGB, they've shown good performances at LAN on this map before. They're definitely a great team on this map, but I never expected the rounds to look anything like they've been looking here. And we got a fast push down connector for jkaem. He's actually going to stay at relatively high, actually. This position could be quite powerful. He might catch them off guard. He does take down NBK, looking for the follow-up, catching shox there, but he won't get the kill. Good damage though, but RUBINO looking for the wall bangs. Not going to happen just yet. So 1 for 1 at the moment. And on a map like this with faster rotations, it doesn't impact the CTs as much as it does on some of the other maps. But they have spread themselves 2 across each bomb site. And in comes the push now with that bomb towards the A bomb site.
PRB could jump on those bags and see this boost and just immediately go for a wallbang. But he's going to back up because he has no idea what's safe, what's not safe. I don't know if Rain just saw a little jump there. Look at the trades coming in for both teams. Now it's 2 Envy players with 2 AKs versus the 3 remaining players, but Scream has other ideas, evening things up again, going for the same plant we saw him do before. We've got the rotation coming in from the A side. So it's going to be the retake here versus Happy and Scream.
So here he goes, Rain, PRB on the rotation, moving into the bomb site. Scream going to find himself a 1-on-1, loses that situation. Happy there by the toilets area is waiting for the defuse, waiting for the peak, but it's yet to arrive. That bomb ticking away. Here he goes, finds the first one, finds himself the second spray down, and there it is! Happy will make himself a victorious situation. It's a bit of a weird sentence, but I'm going to go with it. 8-7. Now LGB, they did find themselves ahead in this half, but again, I'm still just. Firstly, how back and forth it was, and not just how back and forth it was, the fact that LGB had such successful pistol buy-ups against the full buy of EnVyUs, and how they were able to successfully match them on the dueling game, just the skill, because that's what the top teams. Usually you don't want to play in a way where you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna base my success on winning these aim duels against shox, against NBK, against Happy, against these Scream. That's not usually your approach against a team like EnVyUs. Yeah,
but they are abusing the design of the map as well. All the nooks and crannies. All the LGB guys in upper A at the moment. They've left the bomb in a passive position in case things go wrong. But also, they don't want to give EnVyUs an idea as to where the bomb might be. Gonna have to make them keep people over towards the B bomb site for as long as possible. But the push is coming into A. You can see there is potential flank here. In fact, from Happy, from NBK, excuse me. And let's see how many frags he can get. He's got the CZ, so his bullets are limited. There's going to be 1. And meanwhile, he'll run distraction, and Happy will come in to try and get some more frags. So 2v3. Bomb is down. jkaem, last one left versus 2 now. Oh, he can get himself some 1v1s here. Almost gets the tag down. In fact, he will finally find the frag, but immediate trade coming in there for Envy. Win it with 1 player left, and if LGB can't trade like Envy traded, then they are going to be in a very difficult situation.
Yeah, it's going to be quite curious to see how they use these Tech 9s, because in this round they don't have any nades, you'll notice. 0 grenades. So, I mean, that's kind of good with the Tech 9s. EnVyUs actually don't necessarily want to smoke stuff off, because the Tech 9s will just run straight through them anyway, or at least they should be. But so far, Happy able to open things up well. They're going to be able to take over Suez, our LGB at the moment, just with 1 player. And Scream looking for that connector control, and he's going to be able to open that up to his team. And they are looking pretty good at keeping things under control at the moment. As we see just PRB left. Just missing the shot there with that scout. And some damage would really be nice. Or just to save the scout into the next round could also be. Actually, no, he doesn't want to do that.
It's too much time to try and save.
Also, it doesn't make sense because he'd get more money, way more money. Anyway, so I'm dumb, James. I'm stupid.
Envy starting to build a tiny lead here, but can they turn the snowball into an avalanche? That is the question. LGB on more as a full eco. Jake's got one flash. So they may just go for like a bum rush in one direction. There is the flash, but some of his team will flash as well. Got an engagement upstairs. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Smith with the MP9 is going to get one frag. One trade coming in for LGB. Only Jake remaining now. They got cleaned up fairly quickly. And Envy surviving with 4 players. That's a lot of armor and nades they do not need to buy again. NBK with the only kit on the team. SmithZz will contribute to that. And will they continue? Okay, they're going to upgrade their SMGs. What about NBK? Is he going to stay MP7? Looks like he will do exactly that. I'm interested to see where he's going to play it. Over towards the B-bomb site, possibly the sewer area. Close corners, lots of bullets. Sounds good.
Okay, 2 players on A long here for EnVyUs though, so the push from LGB is going to have a rude awakening as there is Scream. And he's got support as well. But Scream's going to pick up all the kills, all 3 going to Scream. He's been beasting in this match on Overpass so far. Gets himself the 4 kill. And jkaem is lurking towards the toilets area from Connector. Now, is he going to be spotted now? Or can he get the drop on one player? Oh, there's Scream. He'll find the last player. But it's going to be shox to get the kill. So, yeah, Scream, I think he's on like 23 frags or something. Yeah, there it is. He's top fragging heavily at the moment for his team. And he is playing towards A at the moment. And we saw that aggressive movement. It was a great kind of gamble there from EnVyUs to have 2 on A long pushed in that round. Really paid off.
Right. LGB. Bit of a force here. Tech9's Kevlar. No helmets. Safety in numbers. Kind of spot Scream in the toilet area. Scream has fallen. SmithZz taking down Jake elsewhere. Flank coming in from SmithZz indeed. Not going to be scared with 48 HP remaining. He wants to try and contribute for his team. He will fall to Rain expecting the flank, but there could be another flank here from Happy. But can he get there in time? Bomb is down on the site. Sorry, Happy's on the site. It's NBK looking for the flank. And this gives Rain an opportunity to plant. You can see him looking behind. Has he got the time to do it? Is he going to go down towards B? Looks like he is. So he's going to gamble on the flank not coming from B. And NBK just waiting for someone to emerge. It's not far for him to go downstairs. You may even hear the beginning of the plant. So, 1v1 situation, Rain, with the time to go for a post-plant set up.
So here we are now. He's got a massive health advantage. All the grenades. And HE would be nice though, but Rain is hiding towards Monster. Now NBK's got every position to worry about. Is he just going to go for the hold? Oh my god, that was so brave. NBK decided just to go for the hold there. And actually, to be honest, that can actually be quite smart because depending on what position he's playing, you don't usually expect with so much time on the bomb for a player to just decide to hold. Because usually you can say, oh, well, you know, I can just come off of it very quickly just to see if I can get the bait because I've got loads of time to maybe get the hold later on. So it's nice to see NBK mixing that in, but he's not going to win that little gamble there. But into this round, we do have it Happy on the AWP. I think he's playing towards B, as he usually is. Yeah, he's playing the Monster Tunnel. That's usually how he plays the AWP. Very situational AWP is Happy. We do have a nice defense. Good crossfire coming in from Scream and SmithZz. Scream going to be able to get the bomb under control there towards the toilets area. And he is wrecking them at the moment. It's just Rain left against 3 players. And shox will end the shenanigans. EnVyUs, they look quite good at the moment, James, to actually continue the momentum here. They've just broken LGB. They've got a bit of cash on Rain, but that's about it.
Yeah, this is where you see how those trades on LGB CT side will have been unfavorable because they would have definitely wanted to string a lot more rounds together and Envy have a lot less. That's generally how this map tends to go. So LGB not with the best CT side necessarily there. 3-round deficit now as they find themselves on a very limited buy indeed. Only Rain with Kevlar and a helmet, smoke and a flash. Everybody else just Tech9s, but it is a Tech9 train. Probably's got a smoke as well, in fact.
SmithZz getting a nice angle there, kind of behind the smoke. Able to take 2 fast frags. So this Tech9 push has been halted. It's lost its steam very early on, and oh dear, Scream is taking all the headshots, even towards his own teammates. So we're going to see PRB come into play, and it seems that Scream being on the toilets area was a really nice choice by them, but Tech9 going to be able to take down Scream here from PRB. Got 2 players left to find. No armor. That's a great nade. and the bomb will go down. So LGB, that was very needed. I think they may even have had to. They would have had to buy next round anyway, but that's going to give them all the nades they need. Possibility for orbs as well, and whatever they want.
Can we have a look at the scoreboard? So we can see the first 4 rounds in a row to Envy, and they've only dropped 1 so far on the second half. This is how you generally see Overpass going at the moment. Speaking to some pros, they do feel like it's not a finished map just yet, although I'm not sure if the direction it needs to go in is clear in their opinions. I'll have to ask them a few more questions about that. So LGB charging towards the B-bomb site. All AKs on them now, all armor, lots of nades as well. Again, the Danes, is it? Copenhagen Wolves now? MSL's
God knows.
Have very nice T pushes into the B bomb site, but we don't really see it from other teams, from almost any other team in fact. I think maybe one other team, but definitely something that the T sides need to have a look at and steal, as it is a very hard site indeed to push.
Just on the flank though, he's going to be able to pick up the frag onto RUBINO. That's going to put the pace onto the remainder of LGB as they move through Rain, getting the entries they need into the B bomb site, and it is actually going to work out for them. And very low is SmithZz and Happy. Scream coming in to save the day. He's got full health, but 4 players to find now from the jungle area. Can he find himself the frags? He's alone. He'll find himself a quick opportunity for a frag, but they are going to double peek him, so not much he can do there. And you know, it seems like success can be had if they move away from Scream's side of the map, which has been A. We can see the fast sewers take. They're opening themselves up for a nice B setup. And the flank from SmithZz there was nice, but
shox has an auto shotty.
He's going to shox them in the connector. Probably some nice ranges there. Or close on towards party as well, I guess, potentially, but that's a bit more risky. But here he goes down into the connector position. So he's pretty much just stuck here. I mean, he's not got much more flexibility with this weapon, apart from just this position. So kind of a rigid play style. Only able to use the close ranges, but it is strong here. So look at how that smoke could actually help him out as well. It is going to go away finally. 3 players towards Monster here for LGB. They are looking for that push, it would seem, potentially. Who we want to be, but at the moment they don't have much map control towards A. Just trying to bait out some extra grenades here. 1
minute on the clock. Rain starting to advance in low. Oh, the Blatt. He's going to get taken down with 2 pumps of the shotty. That's raising the ears of the LGB Rabbits as they head towards the monster area, but it's shox popping out with the AK picked up, getting 1 frag onto Polly, trade coming in. And RUBINO would have been on the flank also. So 3 versus 3, 40 seconds left on the clock. I think Envy would have seen the bomb. NBK falling as well, so now SmithZz still just with a scout, but he's going to find the frag. The thing is, can he upgrade his gun? They are going to want to apply pressure to him now, and he will go down quickly. You can see upper is smoked off, and that is where Scream is.
I think he spotted some players there actually as he dropped down, and he's going to find the first one. There's the headshot. Now, 1 player left. He's got 19 health. Oh, he got some damage. I think he saw maybe some blood through the smoke there. Oh, Scream! He pulls off the clutch. 1 on 2. Excellent work there from Scream. He has been so invaluable here for EnVyUs. As the stand-in on Overpass, he's been shutting down A, and he gets himself that 1v2 retake. Very nice. Now LGB are in a lot of trouble. They can get the buy-in, but that win is going to kind of stop the momentum and give EnVyUs a chance to even just close out the match. So,
Scream Saiyan going Super Saiyan for his French compadres right now. SmithZz opting for the Mag 7, so we're seeing a smorgasbord of weaponry here from the French side. Auto shotties to Mag 7s, lots of fun to be had here. So, LGB on a force by Rain, only with a Tech 9. They've got a reasonable amount of nades, mainly flashes. But what can he do with them? 2 people in the connector area for Envy. Scream first to go down. shox coming to try and help his teammates. LGB mostly heading down along. 2 people in toilets, and shox is waiting for them. How many can he find here? There's one. jkaem, completely unprepared, goes down as well. So only the long players remaining. Pushing the site here. The rotation is already here from Envy. Happy going to be getting frags. He could have been running distraction for his teammate who was near the toilets area, but he will just kill all of them himself. Match point, Envy.
Yeah, that's a really nice angle from Happy there. It's hard for them not to be lined up as they move quickly through the A-long area, and we are going to be seeing EnVyUs on match point. And again, Scream has been instrumental to this. He's got 30 frags at the moment, and You know, winning that key clutch round has put now EnVyUs in a very happy situation on the money. And they are going to be up against Tech9 Armor. And the Tech9s are with some grenades as well. Well, Polly does have, actually there's a couple of Deegs in here, but NBK will remove PRB, 1 Tech9 down, 2 more to go. LGB slowly trying to work map control, but it's not really happening. Scream going to take down RUBINO towards Party. And jkaem, can he punish one of these players? He's going to find SmithZz with a nade in his hand. Scream peeks out, he's low, and all of a sudden, 2 quick kills could mean the difference here for LGB, as they could potentially take this bomb site now. They are moving quickly onto that one, and they found themselves a couple of rifles to play with as well.
Okay, so how can Envy hold this? NBK doing all the work for his team. shox, seeing the shadow, gets an easy final frag. 16 to 10, LGB being shut out of that in the second half. I really feel like they lost the match in the first half by purely conceding too many of their CT rounds to Envy. Too many trades there.
Yeah, and LGB, well, they're going to play Na'Vi on Mirage next. So they actually picked Mirage against Na'Vi, which is kind of like their best map at the moment, Na'Vi's best map at the moment, I think. I'm pretty sure that people would agree with me.
I would say we're in for a show then. Don't forget, guys, we're having an open raffle now for a, let's say, a normal chroma case, which is open to everyone. I'll let Reese decide his trolley command for you to enter.
We give him too much responsibility, too much power. I need the power, James.
We gave him batteries, Dan. He blew them up. What if we gave him matchsticks, then what? We'd have no office to come to the next day. Just be charred, shadow of its former self. Scorched earth.
He's an arson in the making. All right, guys. So we're going to take a quick little break whilst we set up the next match. So LGB versus Na'Vi. It's going to be the third best one of the evening. We've got 2 more to follow after that one. So plenty of action to be coming your way. So follow the channel. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.